Hello guys. I wanted to do a quick video because we're heading into some really choppy fucking waters. Yeah, we are. You know, there is there is a full moon in Capricorn and there's an eclipse, partial eclipse and whatnot, but those are just outward symbols and signs of what's really going on. Oh, hot flush. Pluto is involved as usual, and after Chiron's just gone retrograde as well. So really, if any of you are feeling like you're going around a bend, you're feeling lots and lots of crazy shit coming up, and you're feeling rage, hatred, lots of self-hate will be coming up here, I can tell. You know, homicidal mania, lots of self-attack, self-punishment, that sort of thing. Literally feeling like every nuance, every angle of your inner fucked upness, you're gonna feel that. And I don't mean to sound ominous at all. That is not my purpose to do in doing this little video. The purpose really is to remind myself and remind all of you that this is a good thing. This is a major clear out of the shackles, you see, and it has to be done. It has to be done. I mean, I had a major meltdown yesterday. A major meltdown. Oh my fucking god. It was... It was like something out of a horror movie. You know? And today, yeah, you know, when that happens, I guess I'm saying this right. If you have major meltdowns, and your behavior is less than perfect, if you end up shouting at somebody, or end up acting up or acting out or behaving badly in any way, right? Forgive yourself, all right? That's all I'm saying, I guess. I had to forgive myself because my behavior was less than whatever. Because the truth is, people, right, we're all really fucked up. We are. We're fucked up. Let's face it. We are. We're fucked up. We're so incredibly wounded that there is no language for it. There is no way to put our fucked upness into words. That is the fucking truth. We know it. We've been so manipulated and gaslit and abused in every conceivable way. I mean, it's full-scale psychological warfare in this realm. It is. And what's going to be happening now is we're going right into that. Boom, boom, right? Seriously, it is going to be really tough for some people. It is being very tough for me. And remember this, okay? Do not feel that you have to put a brave face on anything. Do not feel that you have to pretend you're okay when you're not. Do not feel that you have to be nice or good or pretty or this or that or anything at all, because that is just fucking abuse. Society likes to do that. It likes to tell you that you don't have the right to be, that you don't have the right to feel like shit, that you don't have the right to be full of rage, that you don't want vengeance, right? It's always manipulating us, telling us, oh, you don't have a right to feel that, and that isn't nice, and that means you're a bad person, and ooh, and and it's all fucking gaslighting, nasty nonsense, and we know this. In order to heal, resolve, clear out, we kind of have to go into it. It is how it is. It is what it is. You have to go into it. You will lose the plot. As long as you have enough common sense to stop yourself from doing something really stupid. I strongly encourage people to express whatever you're feeling, obviously in a safe way. But if you do stumble and you end up screaming at somebody, as long as if that person loves you, like I'm lucky enough with my husband, we can work this shit out. This is not about being well behaved. I am sick to death of being told that all these social walls, all these bars of the prison, and just coming closer and closer and closer. Like in Star Wars, when they are rescuing Princess Leia, and they're all stuck in the garbage scow, and the walls are coming closer, 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 closer. Yeah, it's a bit like that right now, people. We are in a garbage scow. I mean, for God's sake, and we're surrounded by insanity and memes and psychological warfare tactics that tell us how we have to behave. It's all very behavioral. It's a psychological warfare, isn't it? Constantly making us feel bad for being fucked up. Which is just so fucking evil, really. It is so, so, so fucking twisty, nasty, fucking evil. And I, for one, feel such incandescent rage and fury that, quite frankly, I could, given a sword, oh God. And I mean, yesterday it was truly like a force of such palpable fury and force. The thing is, when that sits in us unreleased, it can wreak havoc with our health and our mental health and our lives, because it will do a certain amount of manifesting, you understand? So we have to walk into this now with eyes wide open, and the knowing that what we are tuning into, what we are feeling, what we are experiencing here is nothing to be ashamed of, alright? This is our woundedness, our rage, our self-hate. We're all taught to self-hate, by the way, all of us. We see it all around us in the world. It is the greatest wound. It is evil in and of itself. It's very much about self-hate. Okay? If you know the ins and outs and all the nuances of self-hate and what it does to a person's psyche, you start to understand evil very, very well indeed. It's very archonic now. This terrain is very archonic, people, and very dark and tricksy. But we are warriors of the light. We are meant to be doing this. I know that much. I can feel it very strongly. We are capable, we are able, and we are prepared. In my last video I talked about how psychic attack is utilized for healing. In fact, I've brought this topic up quite a few times. Well, this is such a time. Let's make good use of it. Let's not give in to shaming or guilting or behavioral manipulation of, well, you shouldn't feel that way, you shouldn't think that, and you're bad for behaving that way or for saying that to me, and you've upset me now, and beep. Smash that shit, smash it. Not having any of that. Our feelings, our thoughts, our being, every bit of us, every aspect of us is very fucking real, and it's there for a fucking reason. So we own that shit and we work through it on our hands and knees if we have to. That is how it is, and that is how we do things. We you know, with the heavy monster sound people, aren't we? So hoist anchor, people, hoist anchor. Harbour is not a safe place to be on your ship in the middle of a white squall, and this is going to be a white squall. We're already feeling it. Hoist anchor and sail out into the storm, people. That is the way to survive. That's what I'll be doing, have been doing, am doing, and that is what you guys will be doing one way or another. Remember, the most important part, the most important thing here is love, is self-love, is self-acceptance. When you're faced with the most unacceptable parts of yourself, the darkest part of your shadow, that's when the truly good, pure work is done. That is where it's at. That is pure gold. That is the diamond of your soul. Yes? That is what this is all about right now, people. Yes. The thoughts, the emotions, the energies, the weird nebulous sensations, all of it, be with it as best you can. If shit comes up that is so overwhelming that you can barely contain yourself, then find some place, go out in your car, go out into the woods and scream your head off, smash things, scream, shout. I mean, for some of you, if you're living in the middle of a city and you've got neighbours above you and either side and below you and this, that and the other and you're hemmed in, what I tend to do is I tend to go into the bathroom, close the door, close the window, grab a pillow and I'll be like this, like that, literally. I mean, I've been screaming and just allowing that rage and that self-hate and that part of me, that being that lives inside of me, that attacks me and has a go at me and tells me that everything is lost and I'm doomed and that I'm so bad and disgusting and dirty and worthless. I'm so fucking worthless and they're all doing it to me and I hate everybody and all people are evil and disgusting and this world is evil and disgusting and all this, right, all that. And I just allow it to be. Allow it to be and allow it to come up because it needs to be heard and it needs to be felt like a child. Yes? Then you get all this, it's this psychic attack, and it's this and it's, and the evil is coming for me, and I feel all that shit will be coming up as well, of course, as always, you know, and actually, yes, it is psychic attack, of course, because we're talking about an iconic consciousness virus. It is psychic attack, but at the same time, it is also the monster within. This is a paradox, and it's a difficult one. I find for myself the best way to handle it is to accept this as a part of me, because it is a hijacked part of me that is in great pain, in great hate. See, self-hate, a part of self-hate is where you have been abused so badly, you have been so manipulated and gaslighted and tortured, often enough by your own parents and relatives and whatnot, and society as a whole, that and you've had no recourse, you know, you've had no way of stopping them, of protecting yourself, of seeing justice done in some way or another. No. If you look at life, if you look at people and the way we live, you know that evil seems to get away with it all the fucking time. Now this is a dreadful experience. It is the most horrific wound because it's like they are doing these most horrific things and they're just getting away with it. That in itself leads to more viral infection, more iconic viral infection. Vengeance. Vengeance is a real bastard. believe me, because it makes us unable to let go, unable to surrender, unable to forgive and to let go. And yet that, when all is said and done and all has been felt and acknowledged and experienced and owned, we'll get back to that again. The peace of forgiveness, of surrender, of self-love, which is the opposite of self-hate. Self-hate is, I am worthless and I don't deserve to exist. Self-love is, I am. I am. And then you can add whatever you like. I am a powerful, magical creator being. I am infinite creativity. I am infinite unconditional love. And I am here to do a motherfucking job. That's right. I am. We are people. We are. We are beautiful. We are creative. We are valuable. We are precious. We are here doing something very unique, very special, incredibly hard. But we're doing it. Keep loving yourselves, people. It's very important. It's what will see you through. Okay? I hope I've said everything I meant to say. I'm a bit fuguey today. Yeah. As you can see, I've painted my bedroom. No, I haven't. I mean, I paid somebody to come and do it, and the guy didn't finish it and messed me about. That's what brought on the whole passive-aggressive victim-y, I am so worthless and hate myself insanity that ensues. You know, yeah, I still feel a sense of shame. It's like, oh God, ooh. But you know, I say, fuck that, fuck the shame, fuck it, because it is what it is, you know, and unless we really acknowledge all that we are, good and bad, light and dark, up and down, left and right, you know, whatever you want to call it, all, we will never heal. And my intention is freedom, is reset, is the great healing, is to see all this shit sorted out once and for all. And so I'm prepared to do whatever it takes. If I can do it, if it is possible, then I will do it. It's as simple as that, people. You know, we all have great courage. But yeah, if any of you had seen me yesterday, you'd have stood there thinking, yeah, The Exorcist, yet again, comes to mind. Your mother sucks cocks in hell. Do you remember that one? It's a bit like that, really. Oh, dear Lord. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there, because otherwise I'm just going to start babbling and talking absolute bollocks. But, yeah, after all that insanity, I still managed, because he left. He left and left the job half done. And then my other half and I, both being in a terrible state, still managed to finish it. So I'm just going to show you my little bedroom, and that will be that. And I wish you all courage, comfort, smooth sailing over choppy waters. Right? You're going to be okay. See, it's all yellow. It's called Tibetan gold. I thought it was, you know, rather nice. Here, do you see? That's me, and that's my favourite mirror. Pussycats. Anyway, people, that's me for today, and lots of love to you all. Okay.